It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
Let's find out why Jimmy Kimmel got fired. Shout out to Oklahoma City. We up in this thing. Jimmy Kimmel got fired today over comments that he made on his own air last night. Now, if anybody knows, somebody said my jokes was stale. But if you want to talk about a stale joke, you got to listen to Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy's jokes be something that only a Democrat would laugh at. But I'm a Democrat. If y'all don't, I guess that don't matter, do it. But whatever. I don't laugh at his jokes. And actually, I'm sick of him making jokes about Donald Trump. They kind of old. Like, it's kind of like, It ain't even funny no more. It was like funny, but it was like 2020 funny. But it's not 2025. It's not funny anymore. But I knew it was coming. Because if y'all don't know, freedom of speech ain't always free. So let's get into it.
Some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it. In between the finger pointing, there was grieving. On Friday, the White House flew the flags at half-staff, which got some criticism. But on a human level, you can see how hard the president is taking this.
My condolences on the loss of your friend Charlie Kirk. May I ask, sir, personally, how are you holding up over the last day and a half, sir?
I think very good. And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks? They just started construction of the new ballroom for the White House, which is something they've been trying to get, as you know, for about 150 years. And it's going to be a beauty.
Yes. He's at the fourth stage of grief, construction. Demolition, construction. This is not how an adult grieves the murder of someone he called a friend. This is how a 4-year-old mourns a goldfish, okay?
Now that wasn't that bad, was it? Now, listen. Can I be honest? When I lost my father, I was thinking about redesigning his office. I was like, yeah, finally I get to do my, because I was like, it's gonna be mine. That's exactly what I was thinking about when I was grieving my father. But whatever, Jimmy is what he is. Everybody knew what Trump don't give a damn about Charlie Kirk. Once Charlie Kirk started backing up Israel and Trump was talking about Gaza, he was like, oh, he not my friend no more, whatever. Yeah. Let's be real. They wasn't real friends. Who is Trump's real friends? He don't have no real friends. Epstein. But ain't nobody saying nothing. Not until we see the files. That's what one thing Republicans haven't done is they backed off of them files. Why y'all ain't backed up? Why y'all ain't trying to stay on the foot of those files? We want to see Bill Clinton's name on them files, don't we, Republicans? But in order to see those files, you're going to have to see Donald Trump's name. Listen, you might see who else? Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker's on the list. Somebody said Dana White's on the list. Anyway, all them on the list. Everybody was over there touching kids. Yeah, bring back Arsenio. Anyway, so let's touch on something else. Before we're going to get back to Jimmy Kimmel in a minute. I just want to let y'all know that we will no longer hear his jokes about Trump on air. And I'm fine with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. Okay, let some new blood up in there. Somebody call Everyday PJ. If I get a call from ABC in the morning, we taking this bitch worldwide, okay? That's what I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? And if y'all get some political content out of me, hey, at least it's going to be funny. At least it's going to be funny.